Welcome back. So, you have a blank table in front of you. And that's because I want to do a slow reveal on three pieces, three slabs I got in the mail today. These are all, two you're kind of expect to see. One you probably didn't expect to see. But I'm going to start off with a really nice government issued postcard postmarked July 28th, 1950, sent to a woman in Brooklyn, New York. And many of you probably know this individual. It fits into my PC, and whether you are aware of it or not, you've heard his voice many times because Melvin Israel was very well known on the radio, to say the least, in New York, and then later nationally. Of course, you may know him by a different name, and that is Mel Allen. So again, I saw the opportunity to pick this up. Fits into the Jewish PC. Not a player, but still obviously had a tremendous impact on baseball and a Hall of Famer. And didn't really expect to find one of these come up, or one of these for the price I did. So when I stumbled across it, actually looking at other items, and it was reasonable to begin with, and then there was a best offer option, I threw out an offer, because what the heck. And the seller accepted it. So I like the fact that it's a single signed clean signature on the card, or on the postcard I should say. It is dated. It's sent from New York to someone in New York. It's actually postmarked from the Bronx and sent to Brooklyn. So it's one of those things where having these, and this is why I like the government postcards, or really any dated postcard, is you know exactly when it was signed and from where it was sent. So Mel Allen, a new addition to the Jewish PC. So that was a purchase on Facebook. The other two items were actually a trade with Michael Shane. Jericho 941 IMI, for those of you who have seen the channel. And the first item may seem a little odd to begin with. That is the back of the card from Leaf History of Baseball Cut Signature Edition in 2018. So the back of the card is Harmon Killebrew. And of course, the front has a nice early sig of Hank Greenberg. This is a 1/1, and it is Hall of Fame first baseman. Main appeal to this was the early Greenberg sig on there, because those are getting exceedingly hard to find. Even most cuts that you will see in products are going to be the later sigs. From his executive or retired years. So finding early sigs, I was happy to make the trade. I did trade for two items, this and the one you can kind of see the edge of right over here. Traded two 36 Gaudy raw, one raw, one very low grade, and then a 41 play ball. And these are all duplicates for me, so I was trading duplicates to get some new SIGs in the collection, so I was very happy to do that. So this was the first one. This was originally offered to me, and seeing that was an early SIG, I was all over it. Now the second one, I was not expecting, because the guy just got it back from PSA and just did a video on it. So I really wasn't expecting to be offered this, and we just had some fun going back and forth because of the location from which this item came. I had a photo that loosely corresponded with it, possibly same time period, not 100% sure. But then he turned around and offered it to me as part of a larger trade. Originally we were just going to trade for this one, but this is a really nice early SIG of Hank Greenberg from Hotel Nemo, a kosher hotel in Miami Beach, Florida, with another nice, very early Greenberg signature. So this is right around the date of the 38 home run chase. The card obviously was mounted on something, but it's overall, except for that small little mounting point, it's a very clean postcard. So that's the front of it. Obviously our focus is on the back. And you have the Greenberg authentication from PSA. So I was very pleasantly surprised that he offered me that signature. So this is, again, the nice thing of treating those that collect the same thing as yourself as allies, and hopefully as friends, if you're able to develop that. Michael is a very good friend, and we've done, I think this is our third trade now, if I remember correctly, where I've kind of been able to help him with how he collects Greenberg, and he's able to help me with how I collect Greenberg. So it all works out. Because that's the thing you have to remember, is even if you collect the same exact thing as someone else, the likelihood that you'll collect in a different way is pretty high. Sometimes you'll overlap with people that collect the same thing in the same way, but a lot of times there's different nuances to how you collect, because it is an individual hobby, but at the same time a community hobby. So I was very happy and very appreciative of the trade we were able to do. He was able to fill some things, and then I was able to add a couple absolutely fantastic signatures to my collection. This is a postcard that, doesn't say one of one, but the likelihood you're going to come across another one is pretty low. This is a manufactured one of one, so I was happy to add that. And that was really the main part of the mail day. Obviously we had the Mail Allen, but Greenberg once again steals the show, or steals the video, if you will. But that is only 3 pieces, but 3 really big ones for me, and adding to the collection, especially the Greenberg collection. So that's what I got for you this time around. Until next time, please remember to collect what you enjoy what you collect. Don't let anybody, especially the market or YouTuber, dictate that to you. And most importantly, have fun. And have fun by being active in this community. So find your way of participating. Whether it's making videos, watching and commenting, going to live streams, group chats, going to your LCS or local card show, or simply talking about the hobby with family and friends. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. The more you'll learn, the more your PC will grow, the more fantastic people you meet, and the more great friendships you'll form. So I thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you again. Have a good one, and bye for now.